It is. Okay. One last time before I go to Korea. Before I'm gone for 2 weeks. Before I'm like whisked away to the ancestral lands. Oh, where am I again? First shrine. Oh no. Oh no, do I even want to play this game? I mean, don't have to do the combat room right now. I could always just like fuck around for a bit. I have a bunch of wishes to complete. I might as well do those. Because I remember reading like a Team Cherry interview where they're like responding to people complaining about or maybe not complaining, but critical of the difficulty of this game. And they're like, we give you a lot of tools, there's a lot of options. I've been kind of playing this like I played low. What time is it? It's only like 10:22. I'm not in Korea yet though, Red. Korea is going to be... When am I going? I'm leaving. It's technically Monday morning, but it's like a little past midnight of Sunday, so technically Sunday night. Korea stream? No. I will not have any of the requisite materials. I'm gonna be there and Sag. You could look up pictures of Korea and pretend you're there with me. I won't have any of this stuff. Besides, I'm gonna be like taking my time walking around. What would I do? You'll miss. I'll be back. I'll try to take a lot of pictures and then like share those when I get back. I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I have some ideas. Last time I streamed, I came up with some ideas of what to do. There's apparently like a station where there's a lot of cafes. I'm just gonna sit in a cafe, do some people watching, get extremely caffeinated. What am I doing here? I have that. I have to do that. Speak to Creech of the half. What is this? Cloaks of the Choir? Uncloaked choir bugs. What are cloaked choir bugs? I'll miss streaming too, Red. Maybe if you stream late enough or like the time differential, I think it's like 13 hours. Maybe I'll catch a stream of yours in Korea. You can have an international audience. Cloaked choir bugs. What is a cloaked choir bug? Oh, I guess there's... Okay, I see. You can try. You don't have to try for my sake. I might just be naturally up late anyways. Because this is like my first time traveling with like significant time difference where I'm going to be kind of jet lagged. It's also my first time traveling to like a very different country, you know? Oh shit. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. So, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, and then... What else is this? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's okay, you'll survive. Oh yeah, by the way, how's your, like... Are you doing, like, You're doing, like, a subathon or a donathon, right? Let me donate to that. That's 2 weeks too long. Give me my break. I need my vacation. I haven't gone abroad. I haven't gone international... Flown internationally in, like... When was the last time I've flown internationally? I think like 7 years. I think the last time I've flown internationally was like 7 years. Other than that, the last time I traveled on a plane was 2 years ago, I think? No, when did my cousin get married? Like 2 years ago, because my cousin got married. Uncapped? How's that going? I need to donate to that, but I don't want to use the sub because I don't think you get all of the money there, right? And the whole point of the subathon is for you to like raise money for your model. You have a PayPal I can donate to? I could give subs, but I also want you to get like all the money as well, you know? If I donate. Twitch takes half the revenue. Give me your PayPal so I can donate to you at some point. Because I don't know how long you're gonna go for it with. I don't know what uncapped means. Does that mean like uncapped time span? You still need to figure out the PayPal thingy. You have to set it up so it's like business, and then that way when you set it up like it's a business, it doesn't dox you. That's what I did. Uncapped means server. Okay. So I'll still be able to donate to you when you come back. When I come back. Oh. Where did that guy go? Oh, this is what I want. Alright. So I might donate to you before, I might donate to you after. I might do both, who knows. Oh, where am I going? Not this way. What else am I doing? What else was I talking about? Oh yeah, so if you do the PayPal thing, as long... For the PayPal thing, you have to go business mode. And then they're gonna ask you for personal information like your security, social security, and all that good stuff. But it won't show your like actual name and whatever when you go to pay for stuff. Fun fact. What charms do I have? You're in no rush. How much money do I have? Where am I going? What am I doing? Do I have my magnet equipped? I do. Is there a good way to do this? Maybe here? What's the total cost looking like? Have you got like price estimates or are you just kind of doing it by ear? I'm curious. I'm curious. You don't have to say if you don't want to, but I'm just curious. And then this way's a bench, right? 500. 500 for like model and rigging? That's not too bad. Because because it's like you need like the reference sheet, the art, and the rigging, right? And the reference sheets I've seen go for like how much have I seen those go for? Reference sheets I've seen go for like anywhere from like $50 to like $500. Just the art is 500. Oh, like the live 2D or the reference sheet. I don't know the difference. I kinda know what the difference is. I don't really know like what's the proper order to get everything in. Sketching. Good luck, Red. You can do it. 500 is like what? 500 would be what? That would be, if we're thinking in terms of sub counts, a sub is like $5. Probably like 200 subs. About, I think. The sketch is the reference. The goal is 200. Oh. Go spread the gospel. Go market yourself, Red. You have to learn how to market yourself. Something that I never learned how to do. When you get the PayPal thing set up, let me know so I can donate to you. Then, because there is, it's still complicated. I don't want to say it's like complicated, but there's always just like, well, it's always confusing. You feel awkward marketing yourself? It's the same, man, the same. Marketing is weird. Oh. Do I have enough money yet? Where do I get the, I guess I can go this way. I don't really know what I'm doing here. The only reason I'm able to market myself is because I've kind of detached myself from like just making YouTube shorts on repeat of just random stream moments. Even though I'm not even sure how many people that brings in. Oh, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh, there's people here. Oh, they're taking my money. They're taking my money down there. But other than that, I'm like really bad at like doing the whole networking thing. IRL and online. Not my strongest points. As a matter of fact, I would go so far as to say some of my weakest points is social interaction. I can like fake social interaction, kinda. Well, I don't want to say fake it, but I can like kind of engage in small talk even though I'm terrible at it. And I can also kind of, what else can I do? I can kind of fake being a normal person. I can put on the mask of normalcy for a little bit. I think that's a sign of like being neurodivergent of some type. King. I can like go a few moments without talking about whatever my current hobby is at the time, which is generally going to be, what am I doing right now? Besides a bunch of studying for professional exams, I am doing a lot of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, even though the Master Duel full round is absolute garbo right now. Why? That's a good question. I don't know why. Do this. You want to talk about yourself? I'm pretty okay at talking about myself. I have a bunch of stories. I haven't shared like, I have a bunch of, I believe they'd be funny stories. I just haven't shared them. College was a wild time, man. College was strange. What did I do in college? Are you still in school, Red? I don't remember. You said you're doing like an apprenticeship thing, but I also remember last time, or like around the summer of last year, or was it summer of this year, you were doing college stuff as well, or you're on break from school. I've probably asked you this before, but I can't remember what you said. But college is a fun time. You get to do weird things, especially if you live on campus, where you like your first couple of things. You're in a training program. Like an apprenticeship. You're doing your business training program thingy, right? Oh. Yeah. Are you still for banking? They have business? They have training programs for banking? Really? Huh? I didn't know. I feel like if you're going to be a banker, you need a college degree for that. What'd you do? You have a hard time traveling. Wait, why? Why would you have a hard time traveling if you're doing banking? You mean like you'd have to do a lot of traveling, so it'll be hard for you to do the streaming stuff because you're traveling so much? Or is it like being a banker just means you just comes with a lot of difficulty of traveling? I have no idea. I don't know any bankers. I know people who are like banking adjacent. The ladder? I don't remember what the ladder was. What did I say for the ladder? I say things and I forget them very easily. There's some days where I'll like say things and I'll remember exactly everything I said and did during that day. And then there are other days where I'm just like, what's my name again, you know? I don't want to say I'm like empty-headed, but I'm a bit absent-minded from time to time. Actually, like I would say more often than not, I'm pretty absent-minded about most things, but I sometimes have really good memories for very strange things. Like, you know? It's probably just in human nature to just like remember strange things. It's just your brain making sure that you remember what's happening. Oh, shit. Where did that guy go? Look, there's no one from foreign country. Really? Really? So they like deny like recreational visas? They deny recreational visas based solely off of your occupation? I did not know that. I feel like if I'm thinking about like a stereotypical 1980s British businessman who's traveling abroad in Spain for some reason, he's like, oh yes, I'm a banker. I'm a banker at London International Bank. You know? Maybe I'm stereotyping British bankers too much, but it just seems like British bankers are just traveling in my head, you know? They're always going to the beaches in Spain doing other things. Oh shit. It's fine. Do you really need to travel, right? Is travel really that great? As I say, as I'm about to head off to Korea for 2 weeks. Is travel really even one of like the essentials of life? Do you really need travel to have like a fruitful life? Oh wait, I need that. Okay, too far. You don't like traveling, but it doesn't mean it wasn't nice once in a while. True. You can travel in the United States. You can go to, what are some interesting places to go into the United States? You can go to Minnesota. You know, Minnesota's got great things. They've got Minnesota, the birthplace of Bob Dylan. You like Bob Dylan? They probably have a Bob Dylan museum in Minnesota. It's like the only notable contribution of Minnesota to the United States. Bob Dylan was born there. You can go to Nebraska. You know what's cool about Nebraska? They named the capital after Abraham Lincoln. You know what else you can do? You can go to, you don't know who Bob Dylan is? He's literally one of the most influential singers. I would argue that he is the most influential, like, musical artist of all time. He's probably more influential to music than the Beatles. Who else would really matches the scope and influence of Bob Dylan in music? I don't know, Frank Sinatra maybe? No, I don't even know if Frank Sinatra rivals like what Bob Dylan did for music. He's like the pioneer of singers writing their own songs. And like the idea of singing like woke music. Well, not exactly, well, he was a woke musician, but like in the good way. But I guess all in the good way. He's like singing about political issues, singing about like government, singing about how much he hates like injustice and things, you know? He's extremely influential. You should know who he is, not just for like, because it's like a pop culture thing, you know? What songs he wrote? Like a Rolling Stone, The Answer, Blowing in the Wind. You like music that lets you turn your brain off? Understandable, but even though Bob Dylan is one of the most influential figures in music, his voice is fucking, I cannot stand his voice when he sings. It's like nasally. It's really nasally. It's like, why are you singing with such a nasally voice? I thought you were supposed to sing like from your chest. I thought that was supposed to have like good resonance or whatever. It's not my cup of tea, his singing. His songs are cool, but his singing from a... It's not my favorite. It's very distinctly Dylan, but it's not my favorite, you know? Anyways, what was I talking about? Where else could you go? You could go to, if you don't want to travel abroad, you could go to Alaska. Like, oh, what the? Oh, that wakes him up? Unironically, Alaska seems like a pretty cool place to go. It's a bit far, it's a bit cold, and there's kind of nothing to do there besides look at the scenery. But it's not like the worst place to go, you know? There's for sure like worse things to do than visit Alaska. I think I would much rather visit Alaska than visit like Wisconsin. Because like Wisconsin, what do there? They make cheese, that's it. They roll cheese down a hill. Whereas Alaska, you have the beautiful nature, you have Aurora Borealis. You've got the glaciers as well. You could eat something interesting. You could eat reindeer meat or like whale blubber, maybe. I'm not sure if it's legal to eat whale blubber if you're not part of like the Native American community of Alaska, but maybe they like sell it, you know? They have a rich culture, a rich Native American culture in Alaska, you know? Are they still called Native Americans or like First Americans, American Indian? I don't know. I don't remember what the correct term is anymore. Or are they like First Nations people? I think First Nations is the one that Canada uses. Where else could you go? Oh, shit. I guess you could go to interesting places. I've heard Colorado's pretty cool. But that's from people who like bouldering and like being in high elevated cities. And like being high elevation wise and weed wise. That's what I've heard about Colorado. I mean, what else is there to do? I mean, America does have some amazing national parks. Not that I've ever been to any of them, but if you're big on nature, then there's that. But like going outside is scary and annoying, so maybe not. You're bad with heights. A national park doesn't imply heights. That'd be for the Grand Canyon. You hate nature. Okay, that's a reason to not go see national parks. You could go to like if you really hate nature and you need something to do in the United States, you can go to like Texas where there's a big oil fields and you can just watch man destroy nature. You can just watch man do all their oil fracking and just destroy the beautiful natural scenery of nature. You could do that. You've seen the Grand Canyon? Really? Well, how was it? I've never been. Did you do the thing where you like stand over it on the glass, with the glass floor, and you look down, and you just get nauseous and faint? It sucked. Why did it suck? It's the Grand Canyon. I feel like the Grand Canyon should be the opposite of suck, no? I feel like if it sucked, if everyone thought it would suck, they'd call it the Sucky Canyon, no? Ow. Boring as shit ever. But I think you just don't like nature. You see, if like David Attenborough told me the Grand Canyon sucked, I'd be more inclined to believe maybe the Grand Canyon is overhyped. But you coming in here prefacing your opinion with "I hate nature" and saying the Grand Canyon sucked, I think you might just be a little bit biased, you know? You visited another cave and another canyon and almost died. What, did you almost fall in? Did you almost fall into the canyon? I mean, like, if wildlife? The wildlife almost killed you. What, did you stare at a deer the wrong way? Did you almost get kicked by, like, a rabid deer? I think I could take a deer in a fight. I think as long as, like, the deer doesn't have antlers, I think I can honestly beat a deer in a fight. Sometimes when I get bored, I just think of animals I could beat in a fight, just like when they're in their adult forms, when they're fully grown. And there was a cave. You see, caves scare me. Spelunking scares me because I've seen the Nutty Putty cave incident. I've seen the pictures of people getting stuck in caves and not being able to get up, and they get stuck because they're are a little bit too curious about how much further they can go, and then they get to a point where they get stuck and they can't get out anymore. They can't reverse out. Ever watch any of those like spelunking? Oh shit! Those spelunking channels on YouTube. The spelunking channels on YouTube, and what they do is they explore caves and they'll take their GoPro with them and explore. And one thing that you'll do as a spelunker in one of those like extreme cave scenarios is you get into really, really tight spaces when you have to wiggle your way forward or wiggle your way back. You've heard sounds you've never heard of, and you ran away. If you've heard sounds you've never heard of, that could just be because you don't go out in nature enough, you know? Nature is a very fearsome opponent. Nature's scary sometimes. And like, oh shit. Nature's scary. But like, the more you are in nature, the less scary it becomes. You just have to get used to it. Being scared of nature is like unironically kind of a skill issue, you know? You get used to, oh yes, that's the call of the red-breasted jackal lion. It's completely harmless if you just don't piss it off, you know? That's how I feel like a lot of nature is. Yeah, that's the cry of a scary demon that'll eat your butthole if you're not careful. But if you leave it alone, it's perfectly harmless and actually quite friendly. You know? You just have to be careful. Oh shit, what the fuck? Snakes were venomous? Oh shit. The snakes were venomous? Lots of snakes are venomous. But that's okay, just don't get bit by them, you know? They're more scared of you than you are of them. There's a little sign at the beginning that said you could possibly die. You could technically possibly die anywhere, Red. I could die like on stream right now. It's technically possible. Is it likely? Probably not. Would it suck? For me it would, because I'd be dying like right before I go on my vacation to Korea. So it would be pretty terrible. But it wouldn't be the worst way possible to die if I were to die right now, because I did just eat a bowl of chocolate ice cream. So I can die like at least a little bit happy. You'd be sad. You'd probably also be traumatized. I'd imagine if you're like watching someone and they just die on stream, that would entitle you to some amount of like therapy, no? Oh. How many choir cloaks do I have? I have 8. I need 15 of these things. I would if I were alive to be sad at my death, I would be sad. But because I wouldn't be alive, I wouldn't have the capacity to feel the emotion of sadness. So it really wouldn't bother me to be dead, because it wouldn't be my problem anymore, you know? Shedding this mortal coil is not my issue, would not be my issue. You didn't cry for your brother-in-law, but you could cry for... What? I'm kind of flattered, but also like... You know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Maybe your brother-in-law was like an asshat or something. I honestly have no idea who he was. I bet he was probably okay. We wasn't close with him. Honestly, more understandable. If you weren't close with him, like I don't see why you would be. I guess like condolences and everything, but there's no reason to cry if you didn't know the person that well. Yeah, honestly, if you barely knew the guy, not really much of a reason to cry. Whereas me, what have I done? I just kind of sit here and I talk a lot. And I play video games, and I mauled, and I'm bad at video games. And then I go into your stream, and I watch you, and while in the background I do other things, and then I don't type because I'm awkward, and I feel really strange when people talk to me in other people's streams. He was like on the edge of your family's social circle. Brother, I don't know any... When I was younger, I used to go to like birthdays and funerals of relatives who I had no idea existed. They were kind of fun because okay, that sounds bad. The funerals weren't fun, but they were kind of like interesting because you learn a little bit about the person that was apparently part of your family. And then also, you could get food afterwards. Not too many weddings that were like that though. Weddings are starting to happen more now as like my generation and my family is getting married. But like, growing up and going to a funeral and getting that Chinese funeral feast, or just like any type of funeral food, honestly, it was a pretty good deal for like, oh yes, learn some family history for a few hours, watch people cry, and you get a meal afterwards. It's a pretty sweet deal. Especially when it's a birthday. Because when it's a birthday for some random family member you didn't know, you get to learn a little bit about the people in your family, you get a free meal, and it's like a happy occasion, so you don't need to like get all dressed in black and be sad. I think people take weddings way too casually. What do you mean way too casually? Who's gotten married on my Cantonese side? My cousin, whose wedding I was part of the like, what's it called? I was part of the wedding party, so I was one of the groomsmen there. But honestly, it was a much more of a white wedding than it was a Cantonese wedding. You can go in a t-shirt and sweatpants. Okay, I couldn't do that for any of the weddings. I dressed up in my suit and tie for all of them. I even got a new suit for one of them. Because like, a lot of my suits don't fit anymore. I'm too bulky. I got too wide. I got too broad. My shoulders became too broad. Because I bought my suits when I was like Much skinnier when I was very lean and lanky, and then I bulked up and put on some muscle mass. At least try to dress up. I've never been to a wedding that you could show up in t-shirts for. Maybe I'm just not Asian enough. Maybe that like level of Asianness escapes me. Because every time I've been to a wedding in my family, or just in general, it's always been wear my tie, wear my suit, dress up nicely, and then there's always a picture occasion, because my family just loves taking pictures of whatever. And the venues have been nice as well. What about your week? What happened? What happened, Red? Lay it bare before me in this pseudo-therapy session. What happened? Did one of your family members get married? You had a training meeting? Did you learn anything? Did they train you well? Oh, there's that guy. Oh, shibal. Is he dead? I need his clothes. I need his clothes. And the whole shebang. The whole shebang. You had to wear a suit and tie. When I was in high school, my senior year English teacher had an interesting take about what ties were symbolic of, and he said a tie is basically a big arrow that points to your penis, and it's like a symbol of masculinity. I never really thought about ties like that before, but I was like, damn, I guess he's kind of right. I guess that's why like ties are traditional male business attire. You got to show everyone on. You got to show your penis to everyone to establish like some amount of dominance from a patriarchal standpoint. You never wear suits, you just grab the random one in your closet? Okay, if you never wear suits, why do you have them lying around in your closet randomly? That's a little bit of a, I don't want to say self-report, but it's a little bit misleading. Your suit was from late middle school. Brother, have you not grown since then? They gave you... What do you mean your suit gives you massive tits? What? Huh? Oh, of yourself. I thought you meant the suit gave you massive tits. And like, brother, what are you talking about? Is this like a push-up bra suit combo that they're selling to people nowadays? I'm assuming like photoshopped, right? Honestly, just let out the full laughter, and then if the leader of the meeting leader's like, what are you guys laughing about? He's just like, can I show you? And then you just show them the picture of you with massive tits. You get a good laugh out of everyone. Gives you some friends. Made it look like you had massive tits. Why? Did it just like compress all of your upper body into like one section? There were 250 people. Oh, what the? Was it a Zoom meeting or was it like a physical meeting? Because, like, before COVID, if someone says they were in a meeting, I would have assumed it was, like, a physical meeting. They would have, like, a conference hall and everything. But nowadays, you never know. It could be a Zoom meeting. Both? Oh. Oh, was it, like, in office plus people on Zoom? One of those, like, international types of meetings? I see. Oh. So then did the rest of the office see you with this suit that give you massive tits? Could be a new business idea. It could be a new product launch, you know? You could be a fashion designer, you know? People are looking for like the next trend in male fashion. Male fashion is kind of a circle, honestly. There are some things that trend, there are some things that don't. A few years ago, what was trending was like flannels and lumberjack-ass clothing, and before that was considered hipster, and it was like fashionable to dress kind of metrosexually. I don't even know what male fashion is now. I guess male fashion now is like be a performative male and dress kind of femininely. I don't know. I guess it depends on like what kind of niche you're going for as well. You hope no, because you have like belly fat, your gut sticks out. Gotta get to the gym, Ren. Gotta start working out. I work out. I haven't been to the gym in a while, simply because I've been like a bit busy and prepping for Korea trip. And like my friend who I went to the gym with, he was my friend that moved to Korea for a little bit, so I don't want to say I haven't found the motivation, but it's kind of thrown off my schedule. But I do plan on getting back in there once I'm done with Korea. But yeah, I gotta go to the gym. Gym is fun. The gym is a lot of fun. There's like, I know you have like your sweating issue, and so your heat sensitivity issue. But like, there's something deeply primally pleasing about lifting up heavy weights and putting them back down, and then lifting up again and then putting them back down. Like, the reason I work out is because... Why is the reason I work out? So I work out because I've always been a very active person. Oh, shit. I've always been a very active person. Heat issue is still yet to be solved, really? No creams, no nothing, no topical steroids to be applied. At least any itch relief, at least, so, like a cream you can put on if it gets too itchy. Because you gotta have like some type of hydrocortisone, no? You're an extremely mellow person. You don't have to be an angry person to lift at the gym. I'm pretty chill. Like, mellow means chill. Is the word you're looking for like lethargic, sedentary? Sedimentary? Are you like a rock? Sedimentary? Because you don't have to be an angry person to the gym. I think that's like really mischaracterizing the actual gym bro. Because like, there's this stereotype of the gym bro as like this roid-raging meathead who's just obsessed with getting angry and pumping iron. And there is a little bit of truth to that. But then there's also like a lot of the people who get decently strong at the gym are just big old nerds who care about like hypertrophy and scientific training for the most part, and just like trying to lift hard. And does take a specific mindset, I guess, but it's not like as brainless as the stereotype would have you believe. You like doing more than you need to do. Nobody likes doing more than what they need to do. But like, I don't. The approach you should take to going to the gym isn't that it's something that it's more than you need to do. The approach you should take, it's fun to be there, because like it kind of is. Going to the gym is kind of like just being on a playground as an adult, you know? You have all these different contraptions that are designed to work specific muscles. And I don't want to say it's completely play, because there is like specific ways that they're supposed to be used. But for all intents and purposes, the gym is just an adult playground where people go to get stronger, you know? Because you could say, oh, but like you could die at the gym if you misuse the equipment. You can die in the playground if you misuse the equipment, man. I broke my arm in the 4th grade on the playground because I used the equipment wrong, and it's like snapped my arm in two. And I was like, damn, now I gotta get a cast, you know? You don't want to be stronger? Everyone wants to be stronger, Red. Let's still raise. I don't wish for I pray not for an easy life, but for the strength to endure a hard one, you know? Strength is good. And again, gym fun. Because like, there was a point between when I was done doing my collegiate athletics and between like when I finished college and I didn't really go to the gym that much, and getting back in, where I was like, I don't really want to go to the gym, I'm feeling kind of lazy, and I just didn't do it. And then what dragged me back in was watching Tyler 1 do a power meet. And he bench pressed 440 pounds. And I thought to myself, this man plays League for 17 hours a day, and he still has enough time to go to the gym and put up insane numbers on like the power lifts. I have no excuse to not get in the gym, like actually try to get somewhat stronger for myself. I owe it to myself, you know? And then you're doing everything you've been doing. There's always more effort to be given. That's why I go to the gym. Also, why else do I go to the gym? Because if you develop a lot of muscle, it lowers your chances of injury, right? And so if you get injured, if it's harder to injure you, if you don't get injured as easily, you don't have to go to the doctor as much. And I don't want to go to the doctor at all because I dread making phone calls and making appointments. So if I can get like really strong muscularly, from a muscular standpoint, that I don't have, then that's less doctor visits that I have to schedule, less social interaction I have to do. So really, if you think about it, going to the gym isn't like something more than you need to do. The only reason the reason to go to the gym is to reduce social interaction and planning things and making appointments and talking to people on the phone. That's at least my reasoning. I think I might kind of be a genius with that take, no? Oh shit. How many of these cloths do I have? I've lost count. 15. Okay, I have enough. I've been kind of brainless just yapping and collecting these cloths, but now I have enough. So now I have to go to the first shrine. I can also buy things, I guess. Ooh. You've been wrung dry. You have to give more. You have to work harder. We live in a society, Red. You can never rest. You won't get. The only time you get to rest is when you die. There is no such thing as joy. Fun is a fake. Fun isn't real. Every single hobby you have has to be monetized to acquire more money that you'll spend on insignificant things that will never bring you true completion. You have to embrace the Sigma male grind set in order to escape the Sigma male grind set. You're as long as Red, you don't want to have passive suicidal ideation. That's what that's called. Red, no. Red, have you ever have you read the manga Fire Punch by Tatsuki Fujimoto, my goat among goats? Spool extender. That's the spool out nice and all. The perfect purchase, you're trying to hoard a lot of silk for yourself. What the hell? As long as... Have you ever read the manga Fire Punch? I would highly recommend it. It's about living in a terrible, cold, callous world where nothing good ever happens. And how, as much as you would want to die, you have to live, no matter how painful. And then you could also read Oyasami Pun Pun if you just feel even more if you want to feel even more depressed. Balm for the Wounded, Sherma of the Songclave. Also, it's by Tatsuki Fujimoto, my favorite manga author of all time, and it's got some really high quality meme faces in it as well. So I would always highly recommend. It. Ahoy! Why is he talking to me? Balm for the Wounded. What are we doing for Balm for the Wounded? I guess I could do all of these quests. There's like 3 different quests, right? That I can do 3 different places to do the quest. He just keeps calling me over to complain to me about how all these people are coming in and like being here. My bad, bro. My bad. I didn't realize you just hated people. Is that a snail shaman? Are these people snail shamans? 'Cause I remember snail shamans from the first game. You studied assisted suicide for your junior year in high school. Like, what did you study about it? How it's done? Or like the psychology behind it? Because it does seem like a genuinely interesting topic. Like the ethics of it especially, right? Ethics I always think is a cool topic to study. Morality, metaphysics, all those fun philosophical things. Because even if it is a bit morbid and kind of, I don't want to say, I guess it is a little bit taboo to discuss assisted suicide and like killing another person, even if they are in like such extreme hardships. How it's done, process beforehand, everything. Oh, that's interesting. Did you learn anything neat about it? What was your favorite fact about? Share your favorite assisted suicide fact with the class today. 220 rosaries. You had to give a presentation to your school. You have to give it on a big auditorium stage in front of everyone. I don't know how big your school is, but I went to a pretty small high school, so it would have been for me like 300 people, I guess. I think. Wait, how big was my high school? I think it was like 300 people, or was it 300 people per grade or 300 people total? It might have been like 500. I don't remember. It was voluntary, so not many people showed up. You had to practice your public speaking skills. You have to go do your public speaking. I took a public speaking class in high school. All we did was we watched movies and then we did give a few speeches, and it wasn't that bad, honestly. I feel like it did improve. And then also, when I was younger, when I mean younger, I mean like when I was 4 or 5, I had big old buck teeth, and I don't want to say I had like a speech impediment, but because I had big old buck teeth and a large overbite, it made it really difficult for me to pronounce certain sounds in English, so they had to send me to like speech therapy when I was like 4 or 5 for a bit. You have social anxiety? It's all right. Have I ever taught you the secret to conquering social anxiety that even though I know exists, I don't use to actually conquer my own social anxiety? It's 440. An icon of hope. 500, get this. The secret to conquering your social anxiety is realizing that, like, nobody else is real. You're the only person that exists in the universe, and so whenever you see somebody else, that's not another real person, that's not another sentient human being, that's an extension of yourself. And so if you talk to that person, you're not really talking to another conscious entity, you're talking to some section of your subconscious, right? And so how can you be socially anxious when talking to yourself? That just seems a little bit silly, and by doing that, you can conquer your social anxiety. Or you can go with the approach that, like, the more typical approach that people use to conquer their social anxiety, which is nobody thinks about me as much as I think they think about me. As a matter of fact, the assumption that I have that people think about me as much as I think they do is actually kind of narcissistic, when in actuality, that person's going to forget that I exist the moment I step out of their field of view, right? Like, when you're a young kid, if you're a toddler, you don't have object permanence, and to some extent, you still don't really have that object permanence. Like, I don't remember people that well unless I see them reoccurringly. Know what I mean? if I don't see someone for a bit, they just don't exist to me. Not that they're dead to me and like, oh, that person wronged me, they're dead to me. They just like don't exist inside of my consciousness for as long as you think they may. That you might. You always think someone is watching you. It's you're alone as well sometimes. Yes, right. It's me. I'm always watching you. It's me, your guardian angel. I'm here, always watching you. When you're alone and reading smut in your bedroom, and you feel like you're being watched, that's me. I'm judging you for the smut you're reading. Oh. Oh. Have any good smut recommendations for my 16-hour flight? Because I still have 300 pages of Don Quixote. I've got the Long Walk, the Stephen King novel that they turned into a movie recently. What else have I got? I could read more things, but I also do want to watch some movies. I feel like movies I want to watch are like Conclave. I've heard Conclave is really good. I've watched a lot of the little scenes from it on YouTube. You found a manga in your room? What was it about? The old manga? What, do they have the yaoi hands? Oh shit. It's called Vermonia. That does sound like a yaoi manga if I've ever heard of one. Where am I going? Where the hell am I? There was something here, right? It's not yaoi? Is it good? Is it like interesting story? I should also read Dan de Dan. Oh, this is where I want to go. I've heard there's a crest here. I've looked up a little bit about this game because it's isekai. It's isekai. Wait, oh yeah, you're using the word old. So really, you mean like from 2 years ago, right? That's still relatively new to me. Vermonia. Vermonia. What the hell? There's not even a Wikipedia page. When is this from? Vermonia Chapter 1. Where is this from? Huh? What the fuck? The only thing I see about this manga is on the book collecting subreddit from 4 years ago. And it's the guy asking, does anyone know about these two Vermonia manga? They are such good books? What? These people are saying it's the best thing they've ever read, but I've never heard of this before. Is there even like a My Anime List page? You read it as a kid? Okay, so maybe it is pretty old then. Even though Vermonia, is it manga? Wait, what? Is it like a graphic novel? It's nowhere. Where did you find this, Red? I'm looking at this My Anime List forum page from 2013 where nobody knows what this is. Wait, it's an original English language manga. Oh, so it's like a comic book that's published in English in the style of manga. Interesting. It's super old. Okay, okay, Red. 2013 is not super old. I remember lots of events from 2013. That's not super old. It was only 12 years ago. But like, that's honestly not that long if you think about it. In the grand scheme of time and history and evolution and all that other good stuff, 12 years is not really that long. It's a blink of the eye, as a matter of fact. You know? Where's the worm name out? You got it before 2013. Okay. Still. So what? Like 2010? That's only 15 years ago. That's not that long. Anything here? Where the fuck am I going? I'm just gonna walk to the left. I feel like the left is where I should be going, kind of. Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, wait, I can... Maybe... Oh, okay. Maybe I can... Maybe it's like... maybe it's like dash? I get 2 of these? Oh, I can't go there. Okay, I'm not supposed to be there. Interesting. I don't know where this is, though. I did the unlock. I got the little key. Maybe there's something over here? Oh, no. This is the door. This is the door. I unlocked the door. The door leads me here. Up brings me nowhere. Down brings me to this place that I've been to already, right? Oh, shit. This is confusing, man. I'm a little bit scared. Shit. I might die here. Wait. Oh, all right. We're bench warping. We're bench warping. Now you can't even read past like 2 pages because of your horrible attention span. I'm the opposite. I don't want to say I'm the opposite in that like my attention span differs based off of whether it's physical or digital media. But I much prefer reading like physical books to reading like digital books. Manga's a little bit different though, because a lot of the manga I consume is going to be via shady websites online, and so I'm used to reading it like that, or really just manga decks. But when I'm reading like a book, I much prefer to have like to feel the pages between my fingers. It really like adds to the feeling of reading. It makes me feel sophisticated. Reading with a book makes me feel like I'm not an absolute troglodyte of a person. You know what I mean? It makes me feel like, oh yes, I have intelligence, I have grace, I have glamour. You know? Whereas if I read it on my phone, I'm like, people might just think I'm on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts, and like even though I'm not really reading to appease other people, I'm reading for the joy of reading itself. It doesn't feel right to like be on my phone and be doing something like that, you know? Because my attention span's also kind of cooked. I used to be able to read, I mean, I still do frequently read like 100 pages per day some days. But I used to be able to read like non-stop entire books in one sitting when I was like 12. And then they invented the internet. Not to say that I wasn't already on that shit when I was younger, but like I got heavily addicted to the internet. Still am. Still can't shake it. That's why I'm here right now, because I'm still addicted to it. But I'm trying to cleanse my attention span a little bit. I'm trying to like get back into being able to pay attention for longer than like 2 seconds. And by doing that requires me to do like the video essays thing. I've been watching more video essays. Listening to longer podcasts, I guess. I never really got big into podcasts. I remember they were real big during COVID when every guy and his group of friends like, you know what, we should make a podcast. And that was the thing during COVID. And I never did that because I was I wasn't strange, but like more normal than that. Also, like, I wouldn't want to make a podcast to begin with. I feel like making a podcast is, I don't want to say dumb, but a bit overdone at this point. And so what else am I doing to like make my attention span better? Studying for my professional math examinations is making my brain a little bit sharper. Reading mathematical textbooks and thinking a bit more, doing hard math problems for the joy of doing a hard math problem. I think this is all improving my mental acuity a little bit. I believe that like when everyone gets Alzheimer's, I feel like I'm at a lower risk to get Alzheimer's than other people just based solely off of my current cognitive function. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I don't know where I'm going. Alright. Is that guy still there? I don't know where I'm going, man. I have no idea where I am right now. What the fuck is this? Who's this guy? Is he a spider? The hell? The alchemist Xylotl. Oh, new face? Not here to bother. I hope I have critical studies underway in these twisted... You haven't met Zango. My Zango? What kind of name is Zango? An indolent sort. Short, slovenly, rather unreliable seeming. Blue liquid. What is this blue? Is this like the blue mask from the first game where it's like the lifeblood shit? A wonder beyond wonders, miracle-made material, plasmium, a naturally occurring elixir with no equal. It heals wounds and strengthens shells. I suspect it can defy death itself. By my master at the furthest edge of Farlium. Well, where is that in relation to where is that in relation to what's it called? Hollow Nest. Unless you have a further interest in my precious plasmium or chance upon my truant assistant. Does he give me anything? Okay, I guess we're just going to be his new assistant. We're going to help him gather... Oh, well, I got a new quest. The Alchemist Assistant. The rated discovery, blah, 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 blah. Once you lick it a bud, simply charge the file until ready, and then release it into a bud's core. Okay. I still don't have a map for here, though. I have, like, a bench, but I don't have a map for this place. Where's Chakra? I miss Chakra so much, man. I was going to the left last, right? Here? Anything over here? There's nothing over here. I've been here already. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I discovered something. I didn't even realize I couldn't make it over here, I guess. Ouch. The Weaveness Cairn? Isn't Cairn like a word for a cemetery or something? Where the fuck am I? There's something here. I can get something. What is this? What did I get? Daughter of a distant land, we who remain have waited long. Bide our strength yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. I can bind something. What is this? Double jump? Please? Sharp dart. Bound the silk skill. Pierce through the enemies in a blur of blade and silk. Oh, I got a new equip. Oh. Oh, so I can use either the needle or I can use this one. Which one is this one, though? Is this it over here? Oh. So it's like a secondary dash, kind of, but it's like a damaging dash. Interesting. I still don't know where I am. I have enough silk. I don't need to do anything more. Is there like a way to get up here? Not really. Oh, there is, but there's nothing there. Wait, what? How do I exit? How do I get out of here? I just have to keep playing this. This is a scam, man. This door just like really doesn't like me. Well, I got that. I don't know what to do from here, though. Nothing. There was something else, though. There was, like, another place I was after this, before this, after this. What's over here? There's nothing. The fuck? Where am I? Where's the map? I need a map here. Oh, so there was like something up there, right? I got the simple key. I used the simple key down here, but this is like connected to the other section. And now I'm in this place. Ow. Still not exactly sure where everything else is here. Oh, maybe I should just go back to Chakra. Okay. Bench warp, bench warp, bench warp. Ever since I learned that if you save and quit the menu, you go back to your last bench, I feel like I should be abusing it more often. There's extras. Oh, Chilled Citadel song, Silksong. Oh, interesting. Well, I have money, but where's Chakra? This is where it saves me at? Ay. Just hit him a couple times. Alright, I'm still okay. Oh shit. Will it attack me again? Hopefully I have enough silk. to play my song and get out of here. Okay. I did it. I silked my song and now I can leave and go somewhere else. I don't know where I'm going to go, though. I guess I could kill those things, technically. You back? Oh. You go this way? Where do I go after? Oh, shit. I could have sworn there's, like, a way to get something else here. There has to be something more. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. This is where I was before, but like I don't know where anything is. I don't have a map. I need a map. Where's Chakra? I'm Chakra, man. I want Chakra. Okay, so I think I can kill those things somehow. I guess down and around's the only way to go. Once I get back to wherever Chakra is, I'm gonna find her, and then I'm gonna, like, figure out where the fuck I am. Oops. Oh, wait, is there something over here? Oh. Okay. I guess that was, like, one of the things I was supposed to help. Interesting. Oh, there's something over here. Where am I? This is connected, right? Oh, this is the Moss Grotto? Isn't this the beginning place? I guess everything's connected. Kind of. And I'm back in Bone Bottom. Let's float on. And we'll all float on okay. It's like Modest Mouse said, man. Oh, what's over here? Okay, there's nothing over there. Just don't fall in the big hole. What the hell is that brightness? Oh god, running feels so nice. Oh, they patched it. They patched the hole. Okay, okay. So now I have like a better picture of where everything is. Gotcha, gotcha. I see you. I see you. We go Bellheart now. Bellheart, I feel, is going to be where something is. Something's got to be in Bellheart. We have more quests to do as well. I haven't really looked at the quests, but I know there's a ton of them. What quest did I take from Sherma again? It's like the, what is it called? Not the Lost Fleas. I need one more bug here. Oh my lord. Silver bells in the Belvane tunnels above. The alchemist's assistant. The balm for the wounded. References of the pilgrim Sherma and track his location. Oh, we're looking for Sherma. Sherma can wait. Not that he should, but like, he can. I feel like I should search for him. It feels only right. What was over there again? There was like... No, that's the hermit guy who hates everyone. But other than that, what's over here? A smart bug to stay within its walls. You holding a courier's rasher. Only fatty food's good for Mo is not for my sensitive stuff, but they're good. Pill. Okay, I don't know who Pill is. I feel like I have to go look for him. I feel like I have to go look for a lot of things. Oh, these are the things I can sell. Okay. The relics of the past. The Needle Master. Who else is there? Oh, here's Chakra. Oh, Shanka, child-wielding needle. This heart home is cut free of its curse. Tell me, was it your blade? My shock would be great if another here managed to defeat. I slew a tall creature above the town, a weaver. I suspect the one twisted in purpose. By voicing Claude, aided, perhaps guided the thread that strung the town. Those vicious old things. To our young, we tell the tales, but we thought them long dead. Only corpses. I guess like spiders would be, they would kind of be boogeymen for bugs if you think about it. I never really thought about the actual ecological lore implications that would occur in Hollow Knight, but I guess spiders are kind of like boogeymen. They like snatch up the young children and eat them, or just anything really. Its own silk was bound pinned deep within its shell, and a cruel punishment I've not witnessed before. Meet one in combat means great challenge and great pride and victory. Yeah, it was pretty challenging. I just had a few PTSD flashbacks. Buy this. You can buy all the markers too. I might as well. I'm probably going to regret it because I feel like I need the markers for other stuff as well. Or I need the money. I'm going to need the money later. Ah, yes, the wormways. So I've got like a pretty comprehensive map of the wormways now. The bone grave. There's still a guy. There's still like these guys that I need to get to. So I guess I can go to the marrow. But before that, one more thing. Alchemist Crawlblug and the halfway home in Greymoor. I've read that there's like a place that everybody hates and it's called Bilewater. I don't know where it is yet. I feel like I've been missing quite a few things. But this is my exploration time. This is me just chilling. Go. I mean, I guess there's a door here that I can go through. But I also want to go over... I think this is the place called like Hunter's March or whatever. I kind of just come across these spoilers by accident, not even by like any fault of my own. I just kind of scroll through things and see them. We go to the marrow, and then we check from the marrow over, right? Ow. Where's my... We go this way, there's things. This way there are treasures beyond imagining, hopefully. Hopefully, and also probably challenges beyond imagining too. I can't remember if those were places that I didn't go to because I couldn't get through them, but or if they were like inaccessible, but I do have a lot of tools now. Oh, give me my sharp nail, please. I think I also need to increase the power of some of my nail. Am I there yet? Almost. There's these sections. This is where like the big monster that everyone hated was. Over here, right? Over here is something. It's something, alright. I don't know how do I leave this place unexplored? Oh, how convenient. It's over here. Nah, we'll look for the dung eaters later. The dung eaters. The loathsome dung eater. I've never played Elden Ring. It's over here. There's nothing. Wait, this is... There's nothing here. Why is this like an empty door? Huh? What was there before? And then here is the place where dreams are shattered. This regular ass enemy. Wrong way. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? I think I need to corner him. I think there's a way to trap him somehow. I'm not exactly sure how, but I think I need to use my tools. Before that, I guess I should stop by the bench down there as well, right? Yeah, there's like something I need to stop by. And see what's over here, because I see a flea marker. I don't know what the flea marker means. What does the flea marker mean? It doesn't mean where like that guy is, right? Or is this where like the flea troop was? Oh, this is where the flea troop was. Am I still like... The time has come for us to find each other, travel together. Oh, okay. We're gonna help him find the lost... Oh! I'm saving different fleas. I always thought it was the same flea over and over again, getting himself stuck in wacky situations. Okay, so I already granted it. Really? Aren't there more fleas around? You may call me Hornet, Fleet Master. Know that I, like you, am glad to see your fellow fleas safe with your caravan. These are dangerous lands to travel alone. I still have a long journey ahead. If I come across any more fleas, I will assist where I am able. Vavenda. Miss Hornet, our caravan must be away now, toward the wide moor high above. Would you travel with us as our honored guest? Honestly, sure. I don't know where they're going. So I guess like when we granted their wish, we unlocked some type of fast travel, or is this like DLC, like the Nightmare King Grim? I don't know what this is, but there's like fleas around us. Where the hell are we? The journey here was long, but we didn't lose a single flea, but I'm told it's good luck to bring a guest along when traveling, so we must thank you. And now I must go see Grishkin. Where am I? Greymoor. You brought me all the way to Greymoor. We fast traveled from here to Greymoor. Huh? I mean, this is where like the home is, right? Oh, not here. Isn't this where the halfway home is? No, this is Bellheart. Huh? So I traveled from there to there? I talked to any of these people? Fleabur. Oh, I got something. What does this do? Reserve. What does this do? The speed of movement? Oh, it's like a steroid. Okay, I see. A needle file? Okay, so I accidentally went a little too far up here. But I think it's okay. I just have to, like, get back to the marrow. Which isn't, like, too terrible. Okay, okay. I see where I am. Bellheart to Marrow, back to fighting that thing, and then I just spam my abilities and pray. I also don't need to pray, I can just dodge everything. It will require a little bit of a little bit of finesse, but I think it should be completely doable. Well, I mean, it is completely doable. Where am I going? The Marrow. I still can't believe Silksong is real, man. It feels like just yesterday when I've been hearing memes about how long it's been taking for this game to come out. And now that it's here, it's like feels... I don't want to say... It feels unreal. Kind of. I've always dreamed of being Hornet. Sometimes when I wake up, I can see myself in her shell, wearing her red cloak, being her. But I'm not. I would like to get my silk all the way up first. Before I do that, I also need all my health to be full. Alright. There's a bench somewhere. Where's the bench? The bench is below me. somewhere over here, right? Yeah. What's this? What's this? What the hell's this? Was this here before? Who is this guy? Welcome, my lady. So glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong. Found the frolic. A little test we set up. A prize. Ooh. Hit the target 15 times. You'll earn yourself a worthy prize. I don't have the money to. Oh. So this is like. Oh, this is the prison where you get the you're throwing stuff the first time. Interesting. So they revamped it into a mini game section. That's an interesting thing to do with that space, I guess. I do like how like the spaces evolve alongside the map evolves alongside everything else. Right? That's it? That's what people were complaining about? You just kind of dodge around a bit and come back later. Holy, that's a mask he has? I thought that was like his face. So I finished my wish. I guess this is like an early game section though, and I kind of came back to it only after I did the Citadel. Or I didn't even finish the Citadel, only after I finished everything. Hunter's March. So I guess I shouldn't complain too much because I the one that put it off as opposed to everyone else who did it like the men they are, the men and women they are. The brave souls. But I saw that guy's like, nope, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Interesting. Where's Chakra? I miss her. I should update my wishes. I guess these people are like analogous to the praying mantises. They're like the warrior culture of Farloon. Oh shit. Kind of kicking my ass. A lot of jumping involved here. Well, I guess I'm fine. Alright, fuck that place, I guess. My bad. I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe to just heal. I guess I've learned my lesson. Only ever heal midair. That way you don't land on any traps. Is his corpse still here? No. Maybe his corpse goes somewhere else. Is there anything up here as well? There's nothing. There's all these little ants everywhere, though. I feel like I was supposed to come here early. And then I just kind of didn't. And now I'm here way too late. I feel like I was supposed to get here before come here before the Citadel, but I somehow got to the Citadel here before doing this part. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I think I just doing things in the wrong order. Is there really a right order though? What's this? What is this? What did I take? A rosary necklace. Ooh. Oh god, there's so many people here.